So it is good that you mentioned that we've had this discussion as far back as April, May, when we advised the BoG that excessive intervention would, in a way, disrupt the market in the long term. And my brother in the studio
how is Africa positioning itself,
that it is within
especially
the Bank
countries
of Ghana's
that are highly dependent on
and
fossil
I think
fuel
it is
revenue,
true.
like Nigeria,
However, if it is,
Gabon,
why is the Bank of Ghana
Congo DR,
reducing its intervention?
and others?
And I think,
how are they
I think
positioning
the Bank of
themselves
Ghana has done
beyond
assessment
oil?
that excessive
Because
intervention in the market
it
will
is
not
here.
let the
It is the
true
reality
factors at
that
play be seen in the
oil
market.
will decline
You see,
at one
what the
point
Bank of
or
Ghana
the
is
other.
doing
Are we doing scenario
within the
planning
year,
and
I think
forecasting
the
into the
intervention
future
is
on
around
how we are
about over
diversifying our
$5 billion,
economy to
which has
ensure
never
that
happened before.
when
Even last
the
year during
wells run
election year,
dry,
the total
we
intervention
would
was
still
less
be
than $2
able
billion.
to
The previous year,
support and take care
2023,
of
the
our
intervention in the
continent
market
and
was
our
around
people,
$600
especially.
million. To be doing around $5 billion in the half year, I think it's excessive. And we have classical case of countries that have followed the trajectory that we are doing. You will take Turkey. Turkey in 2019 and 2024 heavily intervened. The central bank intervened in the market to be able to stabilize the lira. You know, by 2023, 2024, they were able to gain a short-term breathing space, as in the stability of their local currency. Then it started depreciating throughout, that the cushioning or the intervention did not help up to a point. Then you take Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, even in March 2022, after excessive intervention of about $2.3 billion, they have to devalue their currency. Argentina followed the same trajectory of heavily intervening in the market. So there are classical cases of what has happened. That is why we caution the BoG that yes, it is true that it's within your mandate to intervene, but beyond a certain intervention, you create some sort of artificial market, artificial economy that do not let us see the true reflection of your ability to attract the country's ability to attract foreign currency and also give it to those that need it. So if we do not take care, if the dollar come to $1 cedi, $1, we will all enjoy. However, we are talking about a long-term effect. And if you look at these countries like Argentina, Sri Lanka, and Turkey that they have given, it has a way of influencing their inflation. So the inflation that we are trying to fight, if we don't take care, it will come back in the long run to hurt us. And when their their currency, these countries I've mentioned, when their currency started depleting, or depreciating, they could not save it, because instead of focusing on building reserve, they were injecting their foreign currency to support the stability of their local currency.